Oh, hey there. I'm just coming out of the big library that I just built because they kicked me out because I can't read. And I was eating the books. But anyway, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're gonna do something not as cool as I did last time. If you missed the last video, that's right. We built the library. It's big, super big library thing that we built. Did we finish the outside? No, we did not. Look at all this mess that needs to be done. Yeah, this road needs to connect over there. Does the library even make sense in this world? No, not at all. But it's kind of cool. But today we're gonna switch it up back from that. We're gonna go back over here to Mont Claire, you know, and we're gonna freaking build some Mont Claire because that's what I said I was gonna do a couple videos ago, and I didn't. So for those of you that missed the last couple videos, and those of you that are just tuning in, this is gonna be a spot for a big old town. And by big old town, I mean it's going to be a small vineyard town. So we'll have a couple buildings, basically some farms, and then the main focal point will be kind of like a winery estate thing going on. And it's going to be in this like different style than the other builds. So we're taking a break from Ratton, moving over here to Mont Claire. You know, switching it up a little bit. So we're going to take this big old space. We're gonna freaking turn into a town. That's pretty much it. We got a bridge there that was done 2 videos ago, and then we need another bridge kind of connecting over there that way. Yeah, I think where to start. You know, that's always the question. I think where to start is going to be maybe laying down some buildings, kind of like figuring out a path that's gonna go through the town. Because we have this first building here. Kind of like the idea of the entire build going up that way. There's an arrow back there. Going up that way, and then like at the top of the hill you'll have the winery. Main winery house, you know? Pretty cool. That's the idea. Yeah. Then what else? I had more stuff to tell you. Join the Discord, you guys. Come on, join the Discord. You know you want to. Just join the channel. We have a Discord. Where we can share build ideas and hang out, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So come hang out with us there. Yeah, and then I think, yeah, you know what? That's it for now. We will start working now. We're gonna do the thing that we're gonna do the Minecraft thing. That's next. Okay, goodbye everybody for a little bit, and then we'll be back. Alright, so there we go. I had to do a little bit more terraforming. This was like a big crater. So, filled that in. And I've got some buildings laid out here that I think kind of makes sense. So, I'm kind of going off this sight line. And I want you to kind of be able to see like a glimpse of the vineyard, maybe like up there, 'cause it's gonna be a pretty big building. But I also want this to kind of go up the hill. So yeah, that road needs to come in here too. So maybe there'll be another line of buildings on that side. That might not be too bad actually. Have a little road that comes this way, kind of like wraps around. This can be like a little square maybe, or like a small plaza. Then maybe the road goes off back that way. And then up this way is gonna be your vineyard. Yeah. That's probably gonna be good. This building down here though, I kind of want, there's pumpkins. Those are naturally generated. Pretty cool. I think I'm gonna keep a pumpkin farm down here. So maybe I'm gonna turn this whole little spot into like a little pumpkin field. Let the road go that way. Thoughts? Just my own. My thoughts say mean things to me sometimes. Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna work on the pumpkin farm first. I don't know. I feel like it. I feel like it. Let's see if I can match that style. I haven't built a building like that since the Moss update came out, whenever that was. So let's do it. They don't call me the Pumpkin Man for no reason. In fact, nobody calls me the Pumpkin Man. However, look at my pumpkin patch. And my little pumpkin farmer house is so cute. It took me a little longer than I thought, but you know what? Pumpkins. I'm missing some stems. That's okay, maybe they broke off. Fun little building tip. If you plant down your pumpkins and put some seed pickles on them, it kind of looks like stems. So if you get a pumpkin patch, it looks like they're actually alive versus if they were just like harvested already. So yeah, that's the pumpkin patch. Kind of try to keep it that same kind of like decoration from the other building. Oops. I think the main idea here with these buildings in this town of Mont Claire is going to be to have a little bit of like a farm plot with each one. That squid just committed suicide. But yeah, so this one's got the pumpkin farm, got a little wheelbarrow, little side gate entrance here. There's no door because I forgot the doors. Oopsies. Yeah, and then it took me a little longer than it probably should have, just because I was trying to remember how to build the house, so I had to check back and forth quite a few times. But yeah, it's tall, but it's gonna be really bright inside, and I just, it's different feel, you know? It's pretty cool. So we're gonna keep building these buildings up this street. I think what I want to get done today is I want to get this main street done. That's kind of the goal. It's just like all of Main Street Mont Claire, and then maybe we'll bring in that one to put a little bridge and like get that kind of all squared away, and then save detailing for when we actually start putting down the vineyard. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to pump out this cluster of buildings, and try to bring the road up this way, kind of like figure out what I'm doing there. I also want each building to kind of have a reason to be here, you know? I don't want them just all to be like house 1 through 6, you know? This one's a little wheat farmer. Got a little pumpkin farmer here. Maybe this will be a, I don't know, you know, bakery. Maybe each one will grow a different crop. That'll be kind of fun too. Who knows? Who knows? Definitely gotta do something with this patch right here. Don't know what I'm doing there yet. Maybe some stalls. Like, what if we had like a little farmer's market stall right there on the main road, right at the beginning of the town? Like a pumpkin stall, and like they sell their goods. Not a bad idea. Whoever said that, thank you. In the back. Awesome. Cool. Okay, so yeah, next thing I'm gonna do is block out these buildings. I do like the idea of like a farmer's market, so we'll do like a farmer's market stall right here. Let me just grab some cobblestone here and block this out. You know, a little. This isn't gonna be a building. Don't worry. Don't worry. This is just I'm zoning for farmer's market. Zoning. Cool. That's gonna be the farmer's market. Okay. Cool. Thanks for watching that segment, and now we're going to build again. Okay. Goodbye. Okay, so I really liked the idea of the farmer's market, so I built that first. And pumpkins are the #1 seller, obviously. We got the little pumpkin farm here, we got the little farmer's market here, so we got some pumpkins on the entry table. The little pumpkin pile there, some over there. Got some melons and fruit over here, carrots, potatoes, a freaking beet. You got everything. It's literally perfect. Yeah, I need somebody to like run this farmer's market though. So that could be you. That could be you. Hey, all I'm saying, if you guys want to run the farmer's market, you know, you want to put your name on this thing, you can comment down below. Comment, say, please, let me have. I wanna be a farmer. That's what you gotta say. Or just, you know, just let me know down below in the comments. And you can have this little farmer's market in this world forever, entombed here. Yeah, once you have it though, you're kind of stuck. Like you can't leave. That's gonna be your career till you die. So, you know, it's kind of like one of those equivalent exchange things, I guess. Sorry, I'm yapping. It's one of those days, you know. One of those days. Let's send those down. Alright. Farmer's market placed. It's a little funky from the sky, but from the ground level it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm I want to keep working on Main Street, like I said earlier. And then I got sidetracked. So let's put some buildings up. Let's put some buildings up, guys. Yeah. If you're gonna watch me put some buildings up, let's do it. Okay, so I didn't get as much done as I wanted to in that little stretch, but this building's kind of cool. I like how it's the two tiers. I didn't really know what to do with it because the way the terrain is kind of like scaling up. It's it was gonna be funky if I put it all flat, but that works. Just the one offset, I think. Got the little platform, and then got a little carrot garden. So this is where we're gonna be growing our carrots. Added some trees too to start to like tie the street together, and kind of start to like create that sight line down that way. Yeah, I think this is gonna be pretty cool. I don't know how I'm like in this space. This is like really wide open. I mean, maybe I cut this house back a tiny bit and then have that other road come through here, and then that would make more sense for this to kind of be like a hub. Right now it's like a big wide open space, so either that building needs to move that way, that building needs to be cut back, or maybe both, guys. Like, look at us, city planning. Yeah, Mont Claire is only gonna be like a one street town, you know, nothing too crazy. I do like that roof style though, the dark roofs, the dark wood. It's very villagey feeling, you know. I think if they were taller, if they were two-story buildings, easily city vibes. But the one-story, like kind of squat little rooms, very village vibe. And if you're not understanding what I mean, it's because I'm not making sense and I'm silly goose. Okay, let's keep working on buildings. I want to get all these buildings done today, so let's keep working. All right, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. We've got a main street. It's... yeah. Guys, these buildings take me a lot longer than the other buildings, but I think it's worth it. They're really simple. It really is simple. And details aren't as crazy. It's just the actual like placing of the roofs and then placing the windows in and everything is taking more time. But like, and the road takes forever. But the road's really cool because it makes fun noises. Look. See, fun noises. Yeah, I'm liking it. It's just kind of neat. Beet garden, you know. Like I said, we're getting all the veggies in here, all the growables. How they're gonna process their wheat, I don't know, man. Maybe we'll make a windmill. I really don't want to. I think every time I build a windmill, nobody watches my videos, and it's also a lot of a headache for me. But you know, we'll make it happen. Yeah, look at that library over there. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You know, this is the technically third. Well, no. You know, I was gonna say this is technically the third new town I built, but I think you can count the little like village out on the cliffside way over there as another town too. So like you have the desert city, you got the main city, that little cliffside one. I mean, the river district is basically its own city. Now this guy, and I'm not even including the Viking city because nobody likes that one. So there's a lot of cities popping up on this world. Pretty soon here, I'm gonna have to like start making lore for this stuff and storyline, you know. No, I don't. Unless somebody wants to help me out with that. I know you guys don't want to help me out with that. That's okay. Okay. So I just need to take a little yap break, you know? Sometimes you just put blocks down for so long that you start to go a little crazy. So we're taking a yap break. I'm gonna work on this section here. Start to bring that road in. The second path into Mont Claire. Yeah, okay. Thanks for listening. Let's keep working. look at that, everybody. We have 7, count them, 7 buildings. I don't count the farmer's market. It's not real and it can't hurt you. But we do have all these guys. We got the roads. Look, I did the bridge. Like, look at how much progress we just made, guys. Look at all the progress. I am a little bit hard pressed to find space for these guys up here. These 4. Well, I guess. Sorry, these 3 to have farms. That was kind of the whole point. So I'm trying to figure out where to do that. Maybe this one could have like a farm out here, and then I don't know what this way is gonna look like, so we'll hold off on that one. This is supposed to be like a little square plaza. Plaza is probably a better term for that one. And then this guy, he's kind of on a cliff right now, so maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to envision what this town is going to look like with the vineyard, because realistically I kind of wanted it to be like right here, but I think back in that corner there is going to be better. So like when you come up this way here into the plaza, it'll be back this way and it'll kind of go up. Maybe we'll give it like a little bit of an incline or something, or put on a little plateau right here, plinth, plateau, whatever, to kind of tower over the village and show how powerful the winemaker is. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so we're making really good progress. I think I'm gonna add a little farm here, and then I think add some trees and some foliage, and then we might call it. I think that's a good size for like the main street of the town. Like I said, once I get the vineyard in there, I'll be able to figure out if I want more peripheral buildings or something, but it needs to be a smaller town. It can't be village, town, village. It needs to be smaller. It can't be. I don't want it to turn into another one of these, one of Ratton. You know, that would be a little silly. I think. What do you think? You don't think. You're fake. You're not. You're a figment of my imagination. You are basically just an AI learning module. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna work on those farms and work on those foliage and peripherals. I will be back momentarily. Would you look at that? There's trees everywhere. I think I still want to add more, but I'm also trying to keep in mind that I have more, basically another half of this village to build, and kind of like the main focal points to build. So I don't want to kind of do more work than I have to by building up a bunch of trees and foliage and kind of like making it look nice and then tearing it all down. But worked on this riverside, so you can. I hope you can tell. You got a little potato patch there. Got some nice trees lining the entrance to the city. I'll probably do some on the other side too, once I kind of have like that side of the street kind of figured out, but you know, just to line the street. Some more trees around the farmer's market. Nice little oak tree on this side to kind of like welcome you in. So yeah, it's trying to make it a little immersive, you know. Yeah, it's coming together. I like it. I really like these builds. These are really cool. Like the dark roofs with the dark walls. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for today. I know, so sad, but I think we got a lot done. We basically built this town up from this one little building to 7 buildings, a pumpkin patch, a bunch of farms, another bridge. Like, we did a lot. Look at it from the sky. It's kind of funky, but you know, who knows? Who lives here? The French? God, I hope not. Somebody else? Another faction? You know, some villagers that are loyal to the king and Ratten. You know, the Rat King, the Ratten King. Me, rat with beans. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping. Join the Discord. Still gonna say that every single time until we start to get some freaking participation in there. Come join, come say hi. If you like this stuff, like and subscribe to the channel. I post videos every single week, so hopefully I can see you guys there. Hope you guys come check it out. If you want to see something specific, let me know down in the comments. I'm more than happy to build people's suggestions. Really helps me kind of direct the content for you guys. There's a buy me a coffee link down below too, if you want, like, you know, your name on a building, or maybe start a donations, like donators list, and put it in the library over there. Make use of it. You know, totally not required at all, but if you feel so inclined, feel free to do that. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and peace.